Hi, Kate here from Quick Quotes. Today I'm going to share with you how I altered my beginning 6x8 album. In my last video that I shared, I showed you this album and all of the pages unfinished. Now I have most of these pages finished and the front altered, and I'm going to share with you how I created a pocket out of two of the pages and how I created a half page in my album. So let me share with you what I did to alter my album to begin with, and then I'll show you those techniques. I colored my front. This front to me is beautiful, and all it needed was a little bit of color and some pearls. So what I did to add color on this page was I just used two colors of powder puff chalking ink. I used Blue Hawaiian and I used Baja Blue. And I alternated these colors on the cover to create a sky effect. I also rubbed it off with a tissue so you could see how that resist looks fabulous. Yeah, I love it. So that was nice and easy, and it dried very quickly and allowed me to move forward. So I altered the inside of my book. As you can see, now all my pages are different sizes. The original books, all the pages are 6x8, and I wanted to add a little bit of change to mine. So I made different size pages. I even created a pocket. So what I used to alter this book was the May Club Q layout kit. This kit came with really great papers and embellishments, and it's enough for me to finish this book. And this is the kit I'm talking about right here, Club Q Premier Page Kit, and I used this kit to alter this book. So as you can see, I just used some of the words. I inked the edges with the Blue Hawaiian Powder Puff Chalking Ink. I just added some pictures of my daughter. She turned 14. Just added embellishments. This is one of those pages that I made shorter. You can see that. It's nice and hearty still. Her new glasses. In here, before I turn the page, I should have showed you this. I made a pocket out of these two where I could put some journaling tags. There's no journaling yet, but there will be later. And I'm going to show you how to make one of those pockets. And some more pictures of my daughter before her recital with her best friend. That maple syrup sundae before her last junior high dance. Now each of these pages I edged with the Blue Hawaiian. I think I told you that already. I feel like it gives it a little bit of pop against the craft. And what I love about the craft is that any paper line from Quick Quotes can go with this line. This is just a beautiful album and can be used with any color. The craft is so neutral. So on this first page, I'm going to show you how I created one of these half pages. I did not cut them. I wanted to keep the density of the page nice and thick, so see how nice and thick that is? So that's what I'm going to do. This is super easy. I'm leaving this here because this is where I want to score my paper. It's just short of 4 inches, and that way it will flow with the next page. So I bring out my score buddy and I put it right here. And I'm going to move it. Now I want this to be evenly scored because I want it to lay flat. And I'm going to score that and move this over, and I'm going to fold it in half. And see how that created a nice half page. And what I'm using is 450 quick dry adhesive, and I just want to run this all along the inside of the page. I want my seams to meet. Nice and easy. And as you can see, this page now flows with both the front side and the back side with the word timeless on it. And that way I can still create a fun double page. Now, what I do for my seams is I use ribbons or I use scallops, and you can add those right on the edge, and that will hide those seams so it looks flawless. There we go, and then you just trim the edges of that when it's dry. And the next page, what I did was I took 2 pages and I wanted to make a pocket. I trimmed off 1 inch on the end just to, again, add different dimension and size pages. And on this one, what I'm doing is I'm only adding glue to 2 sides of this, because this is going, you don't need that to be glued down, and we don't want the top to be glued down all the way because we want the tags that I made to show. So I'm just going to run the glue here and down the bottom, and we want this to match evenly. It's a matching page, so we want to be very careful with this. We want to bring it up and glue that down. Now it might take a second to dry. The 450 quick dry adhesive by Helmar does work pretty darn fast, but you do want to press this and make sure your sides stay even. And what I did for this one, for the tags, was I had an extra page in my book, so I just made 2 tags out of the awesome paper. You can see it's double-sided and it can be journaled on. And then we just pop these in here. And you have a spot to stick your journaling tags. And there we have it. And I will finish these later on, but that's just a fun way you can alter these fabulous books by Quick Quotes. They come in other pattern papers, match other lines. There's another one that is craft-based. They are absolutely fabulous for any occasion. If you have any questions regarding this album, please feel free to ask on our Facebook wall and ask on our blog, quickquotes.com. And I hope you grab one of these and you make something fantastic out of it. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Katie from Quick Quotes.